John, how the hell did you end up in Pullman, Washington first?
Welcome.
Thank you. I didn't get recruited a whole lot before I was committed to Central Arkansas, and then Coach Eric Morris took me up to Pullman, Washington with him. It was awesome.
John, this Oklahoma offense wasn't very prolific with big plays last year. You described it as a dynamic quarterback. What can you do to sort of jumpstart the big plays for the Sooners?
Well, I appreciate that. I'd say the offense and all the players we have around me is going to help. We got a lot of dynamic players and that can do a lot of dynamic things, and coach included. Coach Arbuckle is a very, very smart coach. We got a lot of coaches around the board, and everybody's a year better, and everybody's going to do a good job.
What in specific can you do, or any quarterback do, to create big plays?
I think it's important to let the big plays come to you. You know, you try to make too many big plays, you force the ball. But knowing the sequencing and not trying to force big plays down the field will, in the end, help you get big plays down the field.
John, what drew you to the program, and how excited are you to get going after they had an uncharacteristic down season?
I'm super excited. I mean, it's the University of Oklahoma. There's a lot of history there, and same offensive coordinator. So I got to learn all my teammates, build relations with everybody, and it was a lot of fun. It's going to be great.
Has any of the hype just around you personally, has it taken you by any surprise? It seems like there's been quite a bit here over the last couple of months.
I would say only because I've never had it before.
Yeah.
Like, I've never been the big name in the media, you know, and now I try to get off of it, try not to look at it. I don't think it's good for me.
Is that hard?
No, you just put the screen time on your phone, you don't look at it, you know.
John, we were talking to Diego Pavia the other day about his attitude and philosophy when he takes on a tackler one-on-one. What's your attitude?
I believe there's a proper angle that you can take as somebody's coming at you to just not let them get a clean hit on you. You know, you can have a little wiggle, which luckily I have, and then you don't need to take every hit also. That's a big thing for a quarterback that I'm still trying to learn. You know, saving yourself for the next play, but also doing it at the right times.
John, what's it been like building the chemistry with all the wide receivers?
It's been a lot of fun. You know, they're great dudes, and we're so like-minded. They love football, and so do I. And so just going on the field and then talking after we're off the field and what we thought, and it's been great.
John, how much has this coaching staff encouraged you to just be yourself?
A lot. They Coach Venables does a great job making sure that I don't put too much pressure on myself. You know, the media says this and that, but that's not what it's about. It's about me and what I do every day, what I bring to this team, and how I lift up my teammates.
John, you guys were really pleased with the progress as an offense throughout the spring. How's that gone throughout the summer and kind of your player-led workouts?
Yeah. It's taking the next step. I think we have a lot of good offensive leaders that really, really care about the outcome of this team, and that matters a lot. And so it's been great. The spring was good. There was days where it should have been better. It's the same with the summer, and then in fall camp it'll be the same because, like, we're all chasing perfection, and that's real hard to do. And this defense is really good, so that's going to challenge us even more. But we're going to get to where we need to be.
John, what's been your impression so far at your Michael?
He's J. Mike, man. He's great. You can tell he loves being around the guys, and he loves being here. He loves the work. It's been fun getting to know him, and we live in the same neighborhood, so we've been around. And just watching him play football is a lot of fun.
How are you trying to figure out what you're going to do after last season? Did you talk to Cam Gordon at all?
I did. Yeah, he actually called me often, like the last week where I was deciding, and then he gave me his advice, and he knew. I think he wanted to tell me what he thought was best for me, which I appreciate, and it ended up being pretty good for me. Love that dude, really do, and it's awesome to see what he's done. I'm super proud of him. Can't wait to watch him on Sundays this year. It's crazy.
How much importance is it having been Arbuckle? You've been together 3 years.
Yeah.
You're both in a new place. And what have you learned about the SEC culture so far?
SEC media, SEC fans care a lot about SEC football, which is great. That's how it's been forever. That's how it will be forever, and that's how it should be. Transitioning with him has been great. He loves ball, and we love each other, and we have a great relationship. So if I ever need anything, I go to him, and if he ever needs anything, he comes to me. It's a lot of fun.
Do you remember much of your high school duel against Jackson on him?
I do remember that game. I started off real slow. I was trying to do too much. Just as a young quarterback, it just happens sometimes. And now I've progressed away from that, learned that football is not a game of trying to force the ball and just letting it happen. And but yeah, we lost that game. That was a good team.
John, obviously you're new to Oklahoma, but have you heard anything, or has anyone brought you up to speed on that Oklahoma-Missouri rivalry? Anything you're looking forward to there?
Not a whole lot. I mean, I'm very excited to play them. My dad went to Mizzou, so it's going to be a lot of fun, that game, playing against them. I always knew about them growing up because my dad went there. Obviously, he swam there. So, but yeah.
With your father going there, was there any talking with them while you were in the portal, or was that just from
I talked to them a little bit, but it didn't become like over. It didn't get over Oklahoma, no.
What's the process like of keeping guys like Jaden Gibson, Giovanni Gibson, just kind of a part of the program, despite being not able to do stuff on the field?
I think it's important to. You can't do stuff with them on the field, so you do stuff with them off the field, and that's the same with everybody. But I think being there for them, because they didn't expect it to happen again, and it sucks. And Giovanni got to stay at my house for a little bit right when it happened, and that was one of the best things that's happened to me all year. I love being around him, love being able to serve, just cook for him and help him, and that really brought me a lot of joy and made our relationship real strong. But they've been around and they're helping, like they're out there at practice hyping everybody up and asking questions, and they're still really involved, and I applaud them for that because it's not easy. And both of them went through it and around the same time. So, but I'm so proud of them, and they're progressing pretty well.
It seems like the buzz around Elijah Thomas has been fantastic through the spring. Is it just one of those things every day he's doing something that freshmen normally don't do from what you've seen?
He's doing a great job. He's an athletic freak. I mean, you see by his weight room times and his weight room lifts and his running times, and then on the field he's picking up the offense in the game real well. It's not all the time that the freshman receiver can feel the game the way he does, but he feels the game really well.
John, we haven't got to fall camp or anything yet, but what kind of addition is Ott going to be, you think, for you guys?
He'll be a great addition. We got a good running back room, and he got even better because he came. He's real smart, real good at football, obviously, and he loves the game. And you got a bunch of people that love the game, and we'll succeed.
Was he, like, when you got him, was that something where you were like, wow, having a GM is pretty cool. We just got another really good player.
Yeah, right. I knew a little bit, like we're trying to. I didn't have a big part in it. It's just like a couple rumors here and there, but it's exciting, and Jim Nagy's been doing a great job. Just hanging out with him on the plane right here, private jet. It was awesome, but he's a great dude, and you can just hang out with him. But he's also down to business. It's real good, and but yeah, Jaden Dott's been great.
You talked about you really hadn't faced, or you hadn't dealt with a lot of hype in your career. Always sort of been the underdog. Well, you're not the underdog anymore. You're at Oklahoma, and people think you're going to have a great year. How do you deal with big expectations for the first time in your life?
I wouldn't say I definitely don't use it as pressure. It's definitely not pressure on me. I think it's just another reason to just go at it every day. I have my process, and I know my process because I've been in college for a couple of years. I know it needs to be done, and then I stepped it up a notch. Everything is intensified for a little bit. The way I'm eating, the way I'm sleeping, the way I'm working out. It's even more important now than it's ever been. Not because of what anybody on the outside says, but because of the expectation I have for myself.
John, what's your anticipation of playing in the OU Texas game, and did you go to any growing up in Dallas?
I went to one growing up. Obviously, I knew a lot about it. Grew up in Dallas. Every weekend it goes on. So everybody's talking about it. I'm really excited for it. The atmosphere and the competition will be great.
Which one did you go to?
I don't remember. I think it was my junior year, so 2020.
COVID game?
Yeah, but that doesn't sound right.
Wild game.
2019 maybe?
Who won?
I left at the third quarter as homecoming. I was stupid. Homecoming dance. I know, it was stupid. But yeah.
Who did you like back when you were growing up? Who were your teams that you followed?
I liked Trayvon Boykin a lot at TCU a while back. Don't really know why. I just liked the way he played the game. And then when I knew I just wanted to get recruited, I didn't have one team I cheered for. I just like players.
John, biggest transition, good, bad, and different on the field.
It's all been real good. I mean, learning the new people was the thing I was most worried about. I just never been put in a situation where I needed to learn and lead so quickly. But it was great. They embraced me. The players embraced me. The coaches embraced me, and they lifted me up for me to succeed. And it's all been real good.
With the transition, have you noticed any differences from Ben, just going from Washington State to here? Has he kind of been that same guy for you?
He's been a lot of the same. I mean, I think we both know that. I mean, this is an important year for everybody, but that's how it is every year. His off-season focus has been real good. He loves it, and he knows how important it is to stay around and help everybody learn the offense. That's the one new thing this year from last year. Everybody going into the second year of Washington State of the offense and knew the offense. And here it's not that. That's not the case. And so him being around has been great, but it's same Coach Arbuckle.
How's the relationship with BV kind of come along since you first got here?
It's been great. He loves football, and he loves it. He's always in the building, talking defense, talking about what I need to do better, which is great. That's what I need. And he loves it. We were on the plane ride over, just talking about football. It's like, dang, dude, just hang out. Nah, he loves it, and I appreciate the opportunity he's given me, and I'm really excited to see him coach.
John, what's your favorite thing to do on a football field?
Score, like just get in the end zone somehow, running, throwing, and then just after the game when you win, you get to look over and say you beat somebody. It's awesome.
You said you liked players more than teams growing up. Who's the quarterback? Your favorite quarterback, or the one you emulated?
I like Trayvon Boykin, Lamar, Baker, Kyler. There's a lot. Max Duggan, I liked him a little bit because some people said I was a little like him. Just the way he plays, so tough. And I mean, there's more, but there's a lot. I like to take little things from everybody's game.
Michigan's coming to town early in the season.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find any benefit in playing a team of that magnitude before you get to SEC play?
Yeah, I think so for sure. I mean, that's a good team, and they've added some good additions to their roster. Michigan's always a good team that's going to fight hard, and so I'm excited to play them. I mean, it's going to be a good test for us, and we're excited for the opportunity.
Coach described your style as fast forward. How would you describe your style?
Fast forward?
Fast forward.
Like it looked like you were planning it fast forward. Like you were fast forwarding through because how fast you're working.
Oh, Coach Venable said that? Oh, tell him I said thank you. I mean, I would love, like if that's being said about me, I would say toughness and precision. And precision is tough because the game moves as chaos. If you can control chaos, then you'll be good at football. But it's hard to do that. But yeah, I'd say toughness and precision. Yeah.
You ever been to the Texas OU game in the stadium?
Yeah, one time, and
how old were you?
That was a junior in high school.
Yeah.
Maybe a sophomore. I don't remember. I should know that.
You remember who won?
No, we left at the end of the third quarter.
Oh, you were bored or what?
It was homecoming.
Homecoming for y'all?
Yeah, I had a homecoming dance.
Oh.
Bad.
You picked that over football.
Yeah, I know.
So what do you think of that rivalry?
It's awesome. It's awesome, and I feel blessed that I can have the opportunity to play in that game. The history is so rich, and the players that played in that game, the list goes on and on.
John, do you feel like you're going to have to adjust anything about your style going from playing mostly Mountain West competition to facing SEC competition?
I mean, I think just moving the next year into my quarterback play is, yeah, you can say like the fronts are going to be more athletic and better, and they'll probably move faster. But me just playing better quarterback, checking plays at the line of scrimmage and standing in the pocket more and taking my check downs is a big thing. And there might be a learning curve, and it's fine, but I play against this great defense every day. So the learning curve will be shorter because I play against this good defense that's going to give me all the looks I need, and I bet I'll figure it out.
Have you identified any options in your receivers who you go to, maybe it's Satania or anything?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, and I think it's important to note that it's so deep. Our room is so deep, and I mean, I trust all those guys, and one-on-one matchups are going to be huge, and we're going to continue to find out who can win consistently. We got a lot of guys that can do it.
Do you feel comfortable with being in all of offense?
Yeah, feel real comfortable. And then we've added a lot of good players and you add more players to an offense like this, it should be a lot of fun.
How different is this offense? Has he adjusted to any playing at Oklahoma, or is it about the same what you did at Wazoo?
We've changed it. We've added some more scheme and made plays off of the plays we had last year, and there's always a progression year by year to an offense. You can never stay stagnant or you'll get beat. And so he's making the right steps, and we're adding a lot of good plays. We got a lot of good coaches that also have opinions and have thoughts on what to add, so we've been doing a lot of that.
Is that a lot easier when you have the relationship that you have with Ben over the last couple of years?
Yeah, for sure. And then trusting that he knows what's in the best interest of the offense, and then I already know the offense, so I don't have to learn one thing and then learn a whole other thing. I can just learn the new. So it's real good.
You kept the terminology and everything.
Yes.
John, you talked about the quarterbacks that you sort of patterned your game after or watched growing up. What was it about Baker and Kyler specifically that you feel like you maybe added to your game or used what they did to build you into the quarterback you are?
Yeah, I think Baker's toughness is just something that every quarterback needs to have. I feel like if you're not given everything you have, then why should your other teammates? You're supposed to be the leader, so you got to do it. And he's so good, and I go back watch his highlights, because they're just fun to watch. And then when Kyler played, I just felt like he was outrunning everybody every play, and I'd love to do that. I'm not quite that fast, but something like that would be awesome.
Is it hard?
That slide down?
Figuring it out.
Is it hard when you hang your hat on toughness to also protect yourself, go out of bounds?
Yes, there's definitely a balance to that that I'm still trying to find, and that last year, especially the beginning of the year, I didn't care for even. But then the season goes on, you realize how long it is, how important it is that I can get up every play and play. But yeah, there's a balance between it you still got to find.
And do you find that you're more effective design quarterback run or like a scramble broken play?
You could argue either, probably. I think the ability to design and scheme up a quarterback run with a +1 run game is huge, but then also catching them off guard and scrambling is also super important.
You settle in. Have you seen Coach Arbuckle just settle in and adjust to his new role and really high-profile spot at Oklahoma?
Yeah, he's done a great job getting to know all the players. That's the biggest thing, in my opinion, because it's a new place, right? And there's so many new personalities, and you have to trust the relationship with each player. And if the player doesn't trust you as a coach, he's not going to listen to you. So he's done a great job being himself and building relationships through who he is as a person.
Speaking of running, is there a defender on the Oklahoma defense that you don't like see coming?
Yeah, they're all pretty good. Kip Lewis is pretty good. RJ, he's not there anymore. Oh, there he is. He sucks. No, I'm just kidding. No, all of them are. I don't want to play against our defense.
Johnny's still kind of learning the ins and outs of the offense, but how does Jaden not fit into what Ben Arbuckle wants to run for you guys?
He fits in real well. Him and the whole running back room are super dynamic, and they love ball and getting to know the protections and the different routes they run and how they could do something different every play. And it's my job to tell them what to do. But they've been doing great, and they're all getting to know the playbook real well.
Thank you, John.